Welcome back to the Shooter's Bay. This is Cooter. Today's video, we're going to discuss two combos, a home defense pistol and a carry pistol, which I think is pretty standard. You know, everybody probably wants to have a separate pistol for home defense and a separate pistol for carry. Something a little smaller for carry, something a little larger for home defense. And we're going to take a look at two different combos that you can have. Let's just give you ideas. Get whatever you like, but I'm just giving you ideas of cost differences between a budget-friendly combo versus a not-so-budget-friendly combo. Now, let's take a look at the Sig P320 in Combo 1 and the Springfield XD Mod 2 Subcompact. This is Combo 1. Now, with the Sig, you're going to get three 17-round magazines. Okay, this is a compact model. This is a modular pistol. It has excellent night sights. It has a nice grip, great ergos, a full-size rail. The night sights on this is just beautiful. It's modular. This pistol is the frame and the frame and the slide is not the gun. The gun is actually the serialized portion of the trigger group. So you take this whole trigger group out and you can drop it into a different frame. You can put a different slide on here. You can change out the caliber. You can do a lot with this. I mean, this is like a Lego in the gun world. This is a great gun. These going for right now about $475, $500, which is pretty good. Down from $600 when they first came out. I actually paid $535 for this about 6 months ago. So that's a pretty good price. $475 is a great price for that. Excellent price. Now let's go head over to the Springfield. I like Springfields. I like the quality, and this is no different. This is a 3-inch subcompact. It features grip zone safety. You got to have a full grip on it. It also has a trigger safety. These guns are checked and cleared. It has decent sights. It has a really nice fiber optic sight there on the front. Decent back sights. It has a cocking indicator. This gun is really nice. It carries well and it shoots well. It's a little chunky, but that's fine. It holsters and conceals very well. Now, with this one, you're getting three 17-round mags. Over here, you're going to get a 13 and a 16-round mag. Okay? Here's what the 16-round look like. The extended, you get a really good grip on that. Okay? I mean, you're taking, this is a subcompact gun, and look at that grip with that extension on there. And I got really big hands. And here's the flush mount. Still a good grip, but not as good. Okay? So this combo here, this gun is going for $400 right now, about $400. So this combo, we'll call this one $900 to $950, depending on when and where you get it and FFL fees and all of that. So this one will probably run you on the high end out the door, about $950 for both of these. Now let's move over to combo 2. This is your more budget-friendly combo. Now you can make this combo even more budget-friendly if you took out the Canic and added the Smith & Wesson, but I didn't want to go that low. And this is a really good home defense gun, and we're going to get into what makes this a really good home defense gun. We'll start with this. This is the Canic TP9V2. This gun is awesome. It has a fantastic trigger on this. I mean, the trigger on this is the trigger you would find on a $500+ gun, and this gun is about anywhere from $299 to about $350. So this is a $300 to a $350 gun, and it's got about a $500 to a $600 gun trigger on it. Lie to you not. With this gun, you're going to get two 17-round magazines. In the box, you're going to get the two 17-round magazines. You're going to get two additional back straps. You're going to get a mag loader, a paddle-style holster, and your cleaning tools, and all your warnings and your brochures. This gun is awesome for the money. It's got decent sights. It's got a cocking indicator. It takes down very easily. I like the takedown levers on it. You don't have to really tear your fingers up like trying to get into some other guns and take it down. It takes down very easily. Very nice gun. It shoots well. It shoots really, really well. You would love this gun if you can get your hands on one. Really don't have to say too much about this one. This is probably one of the best known, best bargains in guns today. This is the Taurus Millennium PT-111 G2. This gun can be had for anywhere from, I seen them from about 190 to about 210. Okay. Now they got a couple different ones in the line. They got the G2C and the G2CS, the slim, the single stack version. And they also have the C. If you'll see the G2C, that's the one without the Taurus lockout system on it. So it doesn't have that. And I don't think it has the safety on it no more. I think they dropped the safety and the Taurus lockout on the C. I'm thinking that's what it is. But on this gun, takes down very easily, similar to a Glock. It has a thumb safety. I like that for, now this is a good gun for a first-time concealed carrier. It's the right, if you're a first-time concealed carrier, this is definitely the right gun for you until you build your confidence up. I would say carry this for about 6 months, get your confidence up, and then you can move into something else. That thumb safety is really, it helps build your confidence in carrying. It has a trigger safety, so that's good. And it also has a long trigger. And it's long because this is a defensive gun. And I like the fact that this gun has a defensive trigger on it and it has a thumb safety. It's a really safe gun. I don't think a lot of veteran carriers would carry this gun. I think they would carry it, but I don't think this would be your first choice because there's nothing wrong with carrying it. It's reliable. It shoots well. But it's just for a more seasoned shooter, I just don't think this is very appealing. Has a loaded chamber indicator. It has decent sights, great capacity. You're looking at two 12-round mags in the box. So this is 12 plus 1. You're getting 13 out of this one. So this is a good gun. Again, this combo together is about $500 to $550, depending on where you can find it. It could be a little bit more with your FFL. So we're going to still call it $550. This one is, we're going to call this one $950. Now, is this combo worth $400 more than this combo? I'm going to say no. Now, I'll leave you guys in the comments to tell me if you think the SIG and the XD is worth $400 more than these two. Now, I'm going to say on paper, and far as, you know, the names and the legacy of these two brands compared to these two brands, but Canik is a good brand too. It's just not well known in the US, but Canik is a good weapons maker. Or manufacturer, I should say. Taurus, they definitely stepped their game up. Taurus has some issues, but they stepping their game up with their newer models. And for $400, now you can easily add a shotgun. You can add a Mossberg. You can add a Maverick 88 and still have money left over for plenty of ammo. So if you got this combo for $550 and added a Maverick 88 for about $200, you're at what, $750? From $950, you still got $200 left. You could stock up on shotgun ammo and 9mm and just go to the range and have a ball and still have three really good, reliable guns for the cost of just these two. Now, it all depends on who you are, whether you think these two are worth $400 more than these two. But I'm going to tell you something that these two pistols have that these two don't have for the money. Both of these pistols have second strike capabilities. Both of these. Neither one of these have second strike capabilities. To me, that's a big thing to have, especially if you're running a home defense gun for it to have second strike capability. Now, I know a lot of guns out there do not have second strike capabilities, but the ones that do, I like them. And both of these value pistols have second strike capability. So what exactly is second strike capability? I'll show you. So with this gun, if you get a light primer strike and the round don't go off, you fired it, correct? The round, let's just say the round didn't go off. You don't have to re-rack. You just fire again. It'll give you'll be able to fire and hit that primer again to get that round off. Now let's take a look at the XD. You fire. All right, let's rack the slide. You fire. Okay? Got to have a good grip on that. So you fire. You can't fire again. You have to re-rack that slide to fire that gun again. So you don't have second strike capability. This one you do. Let's take a look at the SIG. Let's fire. Okay? You fire. You fire again. You can't fire again. You have to re-rack the slide to fire again. Okay? Now let's move over to the Canik. Now, and I'm going to show you something else with the Canik, but let's talk about this. So you fire, correct? Now, you want to do a second strike? It's a double action pull on the second strike, but you still can do it. You pull again. So it has second strike capability. The second strike will be a double action pull. It's going to be a little bit harder, but you don't have to re-rack the slide. It's still a single-handed motion. Now, here's something that's cool with this gun. You can pre-cock this gun. Watch this. You can take the trigger and sit it back. See? We didn't fire it. It's just sitting there. The cocking indicator is letting you know it's cocked, and it's just sitting there and it's waiting. So now, if you could carry it like this if you want. I mean, hey, it's up to you. But it's pre-cocked. So now, if you want to pull the trigger, bam, it's a single action pull. Real soft and to the point. Now it's all the way out. This gun has, now you're going in for a double action pull. It's heavy. Nice, crisp break. Let's check that reset on that double action pull. Long reset, but that's fine. Now let's go ahead. Let's do that single action. Wow, look at that. That's your pre-cock. Pull. Let's check that reset. There you go. So in my opinion, these two guns really got something going on for the money. These are good guns, and no, me personally, I would not pay a $400 premium for these two over these two, knowing what I know about these two. Okay, yeah, you're talking a Sig compared to a Canic. If you're going to the range and you're a gun snob, of course you're going to go with this combo because these two names just shit on these names in America. Okay? They just, Springfield, Sig, these are premium names. These aren't so much premium. I disagree with the Canic, but the Taurus is definitely not a name that can mess with Springfield. But for $400, I would go with this combo all day, every day, and still have enough money to buy shotgun and ammo. So I just wanted to show you guys. Also, with each combo, if you notice, they take down the same. This one, same. You pull a little takedown lever down and do your thing. Here, same thing. So when you buy either one of these combos, they're going to take down the same way. This right here, Glock-like. Here, Glock-like. So if you buy both combos, they're going to take down, each gun in each set going to take down the same way. So you're going to be very familiar with your takedown and cleaning if you bought this combo because it's not going to change up. Here, it's not going to change up. You can take down this one, you can take down this one. You take down this one, you can take down this one. It's the same. So I think it's great to compare these two great combos just to put it out there because some people seem to think that you got to spend a lot of money on guns. I talk to people all the time who think to get quality guns, you have to spend a lot of money. That probably was true at one point in time, but it's not so much true now. You don't have to spend a lot of money to get some quality pieces. Now, the Taurus is not the same quality as the Springfield, but I'll argue that this Canic is the same quality as the Sig. I will argue that. I think the quality on this Canic is just as good as the Sig. Hell, I even say that the quality on this Canic is just as good as this Glock. Now, that's just my opinion. I just think that the quality control on this Canic is excellent for the money. Excellent. So this has been Cooter. Just wanted to bring you guys another one of these little videos. I think I did one before. I just want to show people that you can get decent firearms for home defense and carry, and you don't have to break the bank. And this gun right here, a lot of people knock it because of the safeties on it. If you're new to concealed carry, you should be looking at something like this. For at least 6 months of carrying, everyday nonstop carrying to build your confidence up with carrying. Then once you get to that point where you've been to the range and you've practiced and you feel really confident about carrying and you put your gun on every single time you leave the house when you can, then you can move up to something that's not as safe as this. But if you're a first-time gun carrier, you should be looking at something like this. This is Cooter. Thanks for taking your time to watch my videos, and I'll see you in the next one.